Hey everybody, and welcome back to Happiness 101. I'm Josh, and today we'll be talking about money, and more specifically, a phenomenon known as the Paradox of Affluence, and how this paradox is influenced by something called social comparison. We talked last time about flourishing, which helped us redefine happiness and what it means to us. And at the end of that video, I mentioned there are multiple obstacles in our way that prevent us from achieving greater happiness. Now, most of these obstacles are actually mental obstacles, as in we've developed unhealthy mental patterns, and our fixation on money and wealth is one of them. We're all familiar with the phrase, money doesn't buy happiness, but how many of us truly believes that? Of course, money isn't everyone's number one priority, and in fact studies show that people rank happiness and life satisfaction above money in terms of overall life goals. But when we imagine ourselves winning the lottery or inheriting a large amount of money, the assumption is that this would make us substantially happier. However, research shows that the connection between money and happiness isn't always as clear as we think. Let's take a minute to look at the country as a whole. Over the past 60 years, income has risen steadily, even after accounting for taxes and inflation. The GDP per capita of the US has tripled, and yet ratings of life satisfaction have remained basically flat since the 1950s. Not only that, depression rates have increased over tenfold in this same time span, with more than 1 in 20 Americans ages 12 and over currently depressed. This is the essence of the paradox of affluence. The US, even through our occasional economic recessions, is flourishing as a nation. The average American is able to afford things like smartphones, internet, home computers, HD TV, all of which were considered luxuries not 20 years ago. Now, we may not have the nicest phone or car or the biggest TVs, but this is really the heart of the problem: social comparison. Social comparison is a huge part of what feeds this paradox. There's always someone that has more money, a bigger house, or a nicer car. We tend to focus on people above us on the social ladder, but we often forget there are people below us as well. It's not a matter of feeling superior to someone who is less fortunate than you, but more so being grateful for the things you do have, and more importantly, realizing that it's our own expectations that truly get in the way of us savoring our lives and accomplishments. However, our fixations on social comparison and wealth are not the only mental obstacles we encounter on our happiness journeys. Tune in next time to find out more, or if you just can't wait, find a Hapacus class near you. Keep happy, everyone.